Welcome to Supersfarm.
For these babies to start hardening off, they are looking sad. Extremely stunted. I don't know if it's because I moved them out too quickly and we still had like a bunch of cold nights. It's probably what happened. But I'm gonna move forward because it's gonna be too hot for them too soon. Before long, I mean. Baby girl's getting ready to cut the grass. Always plenty to do on a homestead. And it seems like, just like overnight, all the greenery is back. I don't see our kids on the channel very much because we have teenagers. And they don't want to be on camera. But this is our baby. And her favorite chore is to use the riding lawnmower to cut the grass. So all last season, this was her area back here. And she does a great job. It's time. I'm in the in-ground garden. I have this benzomatic torch. It's time to burn some holes. I think this long row here will be tomato row. The spacing in the fabric is 12 inches apart. So what I'm thinking is that I'm going to use this line and that line as a reference. And I'm going to plant on the outside of that line, kind of like in between these two, that one and that one, and then that one and that one. But the bulk, the way that I did my hills, the bulk of my soil was at the top. Sorry, garden hands. Let me think some more. I try to use as much surface area as possible, but the way that we've laid the rows out, I think I'm just gonna have to go down the middle. Okay, there's the first circle, if you want to call it that. I'm sure it's because I'm not very skilled with using the torch, and the torch, the flame is bigger, you know, than, you can't be very precise with it. So I went and got this can that we were using for something else, and I just took out the other end of it. And what I'm gonna try to do, I don't even know if this is overthinking it, probably so, but I'm gonna spray on the inside of that can and try to lower the what is it called, the intensity of the flame. Let's see how that works. All right, so that happened. It's freaking ants, man. Okay, first hole should have just kept a good thing because there's definitely some skill involved. Here I tried to use the can and I realized that this is the type that cannot be inverted. Of the can, it actually says do not use inverted. So what I was trying to basically, you know, do it completely like that to make the circle. Focus. It was not working. So this one I just need to go through and cut the center out. This one's a little wonky, but I can clean that up on the edge, and I'm not really sure that it even matters. Then I threw the can and the directions and said, let me just do it kind of like free-handed. And I said, okay, that's looking better. And then that one got even better. And I ran into some more ants here. You can see. So I kind of abandoned that one. But then I just did the rest free. Kind of free circle. And it's looking a lot better. So basically what I'm doing is I'm getting low down as far as I can, and I'm trying to keep the tank as much upright as I can, and I'm just slowly making a circle, and it seems to be doing the trick. So I'm gonna finish the entire row. So this is Cameron making her supersfarm debut. Cameron was actually our first employee, and we're so happy to have her. Anything you want to say to our YouTube friends?
Hello.
Tell us what you're doing.
I just cut the grass, and now I'm putting the cut grass in the compost.
Yes, you are. All right, ma'am. Don't let us hold you up. You're on the clock.
I don't play that. How important this work?
Okay.
Huh?
Uh-oh, the one on the bottom.
Which one on the bottom?
There you go. Yeah, you probably won't even get a full layer, but you can use your rake and just kind of spread it out. Do you have more, or that's it?
There's probably some somewhere else, but I don't do the mulch anymore.
Okay.
So we have to get the grass. You're not recording this, are you?
Yes, I am. You signed your consent form, so
When?
your parents signed it, apparently.
Well, apparently my parents are the bosses too.
What?
So my parents are the bosses too, so they really have the right to consent.
There's a conflict of interest there, isn't there? Thank you. All right, guys, so back to these holes. They're not straight, which is gonna bother me, but when the plants start growing, it's not gonna really matter. I find that I have to relinquish my desire to have everything a certain way when gardening, especially when food gardening, because you know, ultimately you just want to be able to have the end product, right? And I struggle personally with wanting things to be a certain way. And you know, there's so many things that you cannot control when you're doing gardening and farming. You just really have to stay focused on what's important, what really matters. And having straight holes in this weed fabric that was not straight, you know, is not really high on the list of priorities. Getting these tomatoes in the ground, giving them a great start, that is a priority. So I'll just live with some crooked, unsymmetrical holes. So look at this snapdragon. I put this snapdragon in, I don't know, about a month or two ago. It's the first time it's bloomed. And I've also got 6 roselle plants. More roselle plants to come, of course, but I just had to get my hands in the dirt here. A lot of weeds growing. A lot of weeds, but that's okay. We're getting it done. All right, family. I'm done. Well, for today. This was a lot of work. So this is the final hole here. I wanted to show you guys. I'm using some cottonseed holes to sort of mulch the hole, the planting hole. I went to my local feed store and asked for cottonseed meal because I was gonna try this fertilizer mix that required it. And they accidentally gave me a 50-pound bag of cottonseed hulls. And I didn't want to lug the big bag back to the feed store. So I went ahead and just Googled, other uses for cottonseed hull. And apparently it's pretty good mulch for your garden. It resists flying away and it retains moisture. So I said, why not give it a go? So this row is about halfway done. I still have all those other tomato plants that I've got to get in the ground, and I will do that over this next week. Just come out a little bit every day and put a few plants in the ground. This is a total of 12 plants, and it took probably altogether, it took upwards of an hour maybe. So a lesson learned. I meant to do this and I got started and completely forgot that I meant to do this. But the next time I burn holes, I need to lay the drip tape first so that the hole will be lined up with the planting hole. I'm gonna have to figure that out. I may have to pull this drip tape. I don't even know which way. I'll have to figure that out. Yeah, I can move the drip tape. Yeah, I don't know. Oh gosh. I'll figure it out. I'm beat. That's gonna do it for today. I have the rest of this garden to plant. I'm not gonna get it all done today or probably even this week, but I'm just gonna do a little bit every day, like I said. So I want to say thank you to everyone that has subscribed to our channel. I can't believe we have over 100 subscribers. It's truly a blessing, and all 100 of those people are not my family. So you're my new family. You are my new family. So welcome to the family. I appreciate it. We appreciate it. We are just trying to share our everyday lives with you on this food sustainability and food growing journey. Well, anyway, we'll talk to you soon, family. Peace and blessings from supersfarm.
Don't forget to clean up your mess, pick up your stuff, especially your fertilizer. Fertilizer, yeah.